right across from Sam's. Steve's Bike Shop. Your ride starts here.
Are you looking for a place to take a leak? Do you have a truck, tractor, or other hydraulic equipment leaking or not performing as it should? At Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, we can get you back to work. Do you have a bus that are leaking hose, hydraulic cylinder or pump needing repair? If competitive pricing and a quick turnaround are what matter to your business, come see us at Reliable Hydraulic Solutions. Or you can give us a call at 850-326-3000. Reliable Hydraulic Solutions, 6840 Highway 77 in Southport. The best place in town.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Lights, camera, action.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Do you know who I am?
Live and local inside the J. Michaels studio.
People know me.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hey, where's Jason?
I
know, what's up? Yeah.
Willie Mimmer sweat.
Yeah. Baby.
Willie Mimmer wet.
Yeah.
Well.
So today is going to be like audience participation call-in Friday because you went out to Pepper's last night and got drunk and didn't do any preparation for the show. Is that what I'm supposed to understand?
You know, that tracks. That tracks with Coach Hale.
I have never been drunk, as far as you know.
As far as I know.
I did go to Pepper's. Bill's,
Hey, that chip and dip will get you, though.
Wait, you know, we got one in Panama City Beach now, Kyle.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Kyle Vandergrist with us. Well, good morning, Kyle.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing? Wildcat!
I'm here. I'm ready.
My man, dude.
Fired
That's
up,
a
baby.
sexy man right there. Isn't
Oh,
he?
we're going to give away something. Speaking of sex, if you screwed up and haven't gotten anybody any.
Speaking of what?
Of gifts.
He said Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I said sex.
No, I would never use
Valentine's
such
Day.
a word on the radio.
okay.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
But anyway, we got some pretty cool gifts that we're going to give away to kind of help you out with your Valentine's Day.
I love
in case
it.
you haven't had a chance. So we're going to do that when you want to do that? About 8?
Let's do it 8:30.
Okay,
We
that
after
sounds
Jeff.
good.
Yeah, 8:30 is great. After Jeffrey.
So,
Yeah.
so everybody driving around now, everybody's listening now. Make sure you call back. You're going to want this gift.
Yeah,
Don't
just-
tell them what it is.
Just take a Sharpie and put this on your forearm.
It's pretty nice.
Jay Nye, the football guy. Do you hear?
215-6290.
I think it's one of our better giveaways. I do. I think they're going to like this. I really do. Kyle, you have your wife
Well, it's
call
a
it.
bunch
I know-
of stuff. It's
I
a
know.
whole
yeah,
bunch of
it's
stuff.
not just one thing.
She better be at the hospital making me money.
She is. She
got called in.
She's such a
She
sweet.
better
Oh,
be
yeah,
at
she
the
got
hospital.
called in. She is
Getting
making
that-
money.
Walk in. Have you seen her?
Hey.
She is so pretty. She's a little big thing.
Yeah,
How'd you get her?
You know, coming from
How'd you get her? I don't know.
coming from a
Money?
kicker, I proverbially outkicked my coverage.
He got special talents, I hear. I don't know. We won't get into that. No.
He's full of BS is what
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, his mom and dad,
that's
he's got to
true.
be special.
That's true.
Hell, they don't raise nothing but winners over there. Unbelievable. Anyway, Jason Kovaleski told me, he said, Coach, we're going to have a lot of people in the studio today. I said, all right. Well, Jason's not here, and neither is... I called Jim
He's
last
rounding
night.
them up. He's like
Yeah.
chasing cats.
I called Jim last night and said, look, I got to have that mic. I don't know if you want to take off or maybe whatever. He said, that's no problem, okay, because we got some people coming in.
I missed Jim.
And where's Jason?
Where's Jason? I'm looking at the security cameras.
I
He's
just
not out there.
texted, where is
Oh, yeah?
Jason?
Jason Kovaleski, Max Fit Sports Nutrition.
Do you want to look better?
Do you want to look better? Do you want to feel better?
Yes,
Look,
I
let me
do.
tell you something. That BTC 157. Is that what it's called? The BTC 157?
I don't know.
I take it's a peptide.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, a peptide.
It's good for joints.
I want some of that. I haven't
They've got
got
some
ligaments.
things down there. It's all natural, too.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Because I had that little...
I'm doing the pill form, but he also said that there's an injection form that really is more.
No, I ain't doing that.
You don't like the injection stuff?
No.
You what? You scared of needles?
Yes.
Man, big bag Coach Hale.
I faint. I see black
Scared of a
spots.
little old needle.
When I was a baby, I had a blood disease. They had to take blood and give blood, puke blood, shit.
Now, giving blood and having
Transfusion.
infusions
Yeah,
and
that
stuff
ain't
like
fun.
that. No,
Yeah,
thank
dude.
you, please. But taking a little shot.
Dude, you're talking like a 32
Hey,
gauge
this
little
is-
teeny. You don't even feel it.
Kyle, this is no lie now. When I got where I could talk and all that kind of stuff, if we walked by somewhere and a lady had all white on, I'd freak out and try to get away because I thought it was a nurse going to give.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I had a blood disease.
Now they wear purple and paisley, and they're hiding from us is what they're doing.
And they look better now. You notice nurses look really good now?
Yeah.
I think everybody does. I think
Because
people
they're
take care
starting
of
to get paid
themselves.
what they're worth.
I'm a fan of the scrub. I'm a fan of the scrubs.
Yeah. My wife's a nurse, too.
And honestly, there's sometimes...
Especially the lower half.
They could be a doctor. They know what they're doing. They're the key to the whole thing.
Shame.
You know what? They're the key to the whole hospitals. They're the,
They make it work.
They know what's going on. I think they're brighter than... he's not.
Well, a lot of them.
I wasn't going to say Chad Mitchell, but...
No.
My
Not
wife
Dr. Chad
works
Mitchell.
with Chad Mitchell on occasion.
26 years on the sideline.
miss Chad.
I miss Chad
He's coming
Mitchell.
back, but I miss him. Bless his heart. You know, he had to replace two of his... anyway, he had to replace two of his very important people, but he's got it rolling. He'll get it rolling.
Because he
always
trains
does.
them so good, then they
does.
run off and leave him, don't they?
Oh, well.
Yeah, unbelievable.
He said don't bring
with
it up,
the,
but I did.
Robotic surgery.
Yeah. All right, Jason, where are you?
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
Call him.
All right, Coach.
Where has our Jason gone?
Wait a minute.
Coach, I want to tell you what I did last night real quick
What'd you
before
do?
we get into any of the other high school
what
stuff.
did you do?
I got
Get
invited.
drunk at Peppers?
No, I didn't.
okay.
I'm on the wagon for a little bit, guys.
I haven't drank that yet.
Paquito for Paquito.
Stay on that wagon.
Yeah,
That's good for you.
So we got invited to go to the North Bay Haven senior night.
Wow.
Yeah. So we did a live podcast from there, and
You did a show from there?
yeah, we
Cool,
did a
man.
show, and so it was great. 2 Division I wrestlers signed scholarships,
Oh, I bet I know one of them.
and
Bear Bryant.
the Bear of Bahrain.
He's good, man. He
Yep.
is something
Bear
special. I love that
Bryant Siegel.
kid. Yes.
Bear Bryant
They
Siegel.
just had a big
family.
tournament,
Good
right?
family.
The wrestlers.
So what this was is called a duel. So in wrestling,
That means more than one.
yeah.
okay.
So in wrestling, it's basically like when you do a duel, it's you go head to head with that one school. It's not like you have 5 or 6 schools, and then it's like, okay, well, maybe this school doesn't have all the weight classes. They only wrestle 3, right? And these guys only wrestle 2, and these guys wrestle 5, whatever. This is a head to head.
Right.
All the way through. And it was senior night and blackout night. The stands were packed, which is crazy because North Bay Haven becoming such, and they are becoming a legitimate athletic program, all through the, soccer. Actually, I got news on them a little bit later on the soccer, but North Bay Haven had baseball going, softball going.
Dang.
Packed. They had the gym packed with wrestling. There was a lot of people out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
They gotta
So we
leave
were
the
honored to be invited
They got to leave the coaches alone. Let them stay there for a while. They have hired so many people.
and develop. They
Yeah.
need to develop the program.
Yeah.
And I do think, in regards to Zane Turnipseed with the wrestling program, he's the head coach out there, and he is doing a remarkable job.
And you knew he would.
And I saw his dad out there. I haven't seen him since high school. We went to school with Travis Turnipseed, his older brother, played middle linebacker. He's actually Navy guy, all the way through all that stuff.
buddy,
Dude, stud veteran.
Yeah.
Stud veteran. And so it was so great to see kind of like his program and how, I've been following Bear, but then this Koa Deloach kid, man, this dude is a stud Wildcat. He looks like he
Beats
is
him down,
sculpted like a statue of David.
Wait a minute, he's a wrestler and he's all muscle bound?
He is.
That's
There ain't
kinda-
a lick of fat on this kid, dude. He is nothing but he's a muscular stature of about 5'5", 120 pounds. But he just signed a Division I scholarship to a pretty stout university. I believe it's Davidson, which is they're out of North Carolina. And, dude, this kid, Davidson College out of North Carolina. Dude, this kid is, he plays third place in state his junior year, right? He's a Fargo All-American, 2-time Oceania champion, 2-time All-Island Guam champion. Okay? Right now, he's ranked number 1 in the state. He's 54-4 his senior year. Listen, let me tell you something. He's literally invited to wrestle for Guam in the next Olympics.
Now,
my God.
tell that name again.
This kid is Koa Deloach.
Deloach.
Koa Deloach.
Wow.
And you have Bear, which we've all followed Bear throughout his whole career. Coach Andy Siegel, he's been a contributor to ESPN Radio 104.3, and it's amazing even with his stuff. Right now, Bear was a 3-time district champion. Right?
Yeah.
He's a 6-time All-American. He's placed 5th at the ISF HS Olympics. Do you remember where we came out with that name, Bear Bahrain? That's when he flew over to the Middle East and wrestled in the high school Olympics.
Yeah.
So he was wrestling guys from like Ukraine, China, Saudi Arabia, like all this, and he got 5th.
Did you ever meet Kobe Baker?
I haven't, no.
Greco, he went all the world too.
Oh, the Greco-Roman wrestling.
He went everywhere, all the world.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah, and that's all throws, too.
Arnold High School.
Arnold High School
future,
people.
He will be a future Hall of Famer.
Is wrestling bigger, and what other countries is wrestling bigger than it is here in the United States?
Everywhere, I think.
So the whole, you remember how like the USSR took over like half the eastern side of the world, right?
Yeah.
Well, it broke into all these different countries. It broke into like, I don't know, 30 different countries, right? That whole area, wrestling is, because it's the masculine thing. So that whole culture,
even Putin did it,
is all about masculinity, and there's nothing more masculine than one man
versus
going against another man.
Yeah.
without a bunch of helmets and
and I mean
they do
the other thing is
with helmets.
Nothing wrong with that, Coach, but the team sport deal and all that.
Team, baby. It's a team.
It's
team
different.
effort.
It's mono.
I'm going to say Ukraine, Iran, Russia. Those are probably the three best
What
wrestling.
about Japan? Didn't they used to have those big
Sumo
They do, but
wrestlers,
that's a different type of wrestling.
Different type,
yeah. Because with Greco is upper body, right? So it's waist up. You're not allowed to touch below the
So you
waist.
can't do any
it's all
takedowns or
throws.
anything like that,
You can do takedowns, but it's throws.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all upper body.
Right.
When you get to traditional wrestling, which is the way that our high school sport is right now, traditional, that's all about strategic positioning, holds, maneuvers,
the double
defensive,
bar, the leg spreads.
half Nelsons.
We need Kobe
arm
Baker
leg.
here. He can tell you all this stuff, man. Dang. I'd have known you could brought it up. I said, Kobe can be a special guy. I don't know. He flies all over the place. He's a pilot. Guy's
Is he?
incredible. Oh, yeah. He's really successful. Very successful. Kobe Baker.
Arnold Marlin. Arnold Marlin.
Yeah.
What year did he graduate, Coach?
God, Kobe left, I think, in 2013. I think it was his senior year, 2013, 2012. But he was
So is he there the year with like
Jeff?
Andre Allen and all those guys?
Yeah. I mean, he might have been a year behind them, I think.
He didn't play football for you, though.
Oh, yeah. He played.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He played football.
What did he play? Cornerback?
He played line. He played anything we put him. He was special teams, defensive player.
Utility player, huh?
He would put his head. He was scared the hell out of me. He had concussions. I remember Laura came in and said, "Hey, we can." He's had several concussions. This is when the concussion thing was real big.
Yeah.
He said, "I might want to get some. I want to buy a helmet for him." I said, "No, you're not. We'll get the helmet." So we had to get a special helmet for him. And he would be the first one down on kickoffs, ducking his head, leading with his head. I'm like, you're going to kill yourself, man.
Yeah.
It scared me to death.
Yeah, so he was a headhunter.
He was a headhunter. He was a good
Yeah.
one. He was a good one. But like I said, you were talking about this wrestling. He traveled all the world, too, man. I'm talking everywhere. And he was really good at it. Jeff Skipper did a great job over there for years with that. They had you remember when they cut out the middle school?
Yeah.
They started the black and blue. And remember, Eric Baker's one of the big boosters for got it going at Arnold High School. They opened the gym up every night, and they had practice, and it was to take care of those young guys.
One of the worst things that Bay District schools did under the Husfeld administration was eliminate middle school wrestling.
Yeah.
But what I will tell you is in this area, since that's been done, there has been a revival of club wrestling throughout this whole area, where these kids are in the same clubs and wrestling at 6 and 8 years old. There's this thing called track where they start monitoring them as soon as they hit a mat.
That's a tough sport.
That's
man.
when I started wrestling. Was in middle school.
Yeah.
Seventh grade.
My dad coached wrestling at Jinx for 40 years.
Did he really?
40 years. I can tell. There's more wrestlers
Did you
that
do it?
still are in communicate. Yeah, I did. But then I did basketball 8th grade year with Bobby Johns, get another county championship. Not a big deal. But there's more wrestlers that come up to Dad and tell him like how much he like influenced his life than football players.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I said. Both of your
Because of the discipline behind wrestling.
Both of your parents impacted so many lives is incredible. Legendary. All right, Kyle, tell everybody what's the best way to get up with you.
Oh, it's very easy. 850-866-9908. Or you can find us on 1132 Northeast Avenue. We can help you out with any of your roofing and general contracting
They can
needs.
build anything.
Yeah, you name it.
Anything you want, they can do.
We'll walk you through the design process. We can...
You want an indoor practice facility. He can
Whatever
do it.
you need, dude.
Whatever you want. Also, man, I had a great time yesterday. We're going to give away something at 8:30 today that you want to call. I'm telling you now, mark it down, write it down. Don't forget, call us at 8:30.
6290.
Yeah, we're going to give away something you're really going to love. Now, I went
tell you
down and
how.
saw Russ and Amber and Patrick yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Patrick, thank you so much for the help. I think Russ might have hurt his back. I can't remember. He had something around his back. But anyway, we had a great time there. They got a large selection. They'll deal with you. And I didn't realize, you say it all the time, but it really hit. I really don't listen to what you say, but when they told me, it was amazing how much silver and gold has gone up in price.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did they show you the graphics and all that kind of stuff? Oh, my, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
isn't it?
rich. I didn't even know it.
5,000 and something per ounce right now.
Yeah. Go down there and have a great... Guess where else we went yesterday?
Where else?
We went down to Beefo Brazen, and Patrick wasn't there. I mean, Pat Perno was not there. City Commissioner was not there.
He's busy.
But we had a great time.
like
Jill and I had a great lunch. You know, they have a lunch special there. Get two for $10 or something. We both got the salad, and they got great salads. I love their honey mustard salad is awesome. I think they make it right there.
Ooh, I haven't tried
and
that
the Cuban sandwich. I love the Cuban sandwiches are really good. They got good stuff down there, man. That Beefo
Making
Brace is the best I've ever been
mouth-watering,
to. I'm excited for sure.
And when
you got a
you
little
get the
something.
Cuban, do it with just say, hey, add some jalapenos on that.
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
Bro.
There we go.
It shuts the game down.
Awesome. All right, we get back. We got Brian Norman. It's Bozeman Day right here, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Bozeman baseball. We'll be right back. Listen to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida, the home of Kyle Vandergriff, Wildcat, Jason Kovaleski, Jim Brandt, and whoever else. I don't know. Wildcat. Right, Lorelei, Layton, Johnny. I don't know. Be right back.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Friday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, sunshine and a high of 71 with a light breeze out of the west around 6 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly clear skies and a low near 52. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a high around 69. For Sunday, light showers and a likelihood of thunderstorms and a high of 67. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
Reliable Copy Products is proud to be the exclusive dealer in Northwest Florida for Kia Kyocera office equipment. Reliable Copy Products has been committed to providing professional, personalized service for the last 35 years. They understand that the right equipment does not always fall within today's budget requirements, so they offer several options for the equipment you need today for the growth you expect tomorrow. Call James Mothers at 784-6601. 784-6601. Reliable Copy Products on Harrison Avenue, just north of Bay High School.
From the Vortex Springs to the Bear Paw Canoe Trail. From Shell Island to 30A. We're your home for live sports. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest home. Home of local, state, national, everything you need to know about college athletics. As far as you know. You want the NBA, you're in the wrong place. You want some of the other things, you're in the wrong place, baby. But if you want to know what's going on around here, you're going to love it. And speaking of that, we got a legend coming on here in a second. But before we get into Coach Brian Norman, I'm going to do this. There will be history made, and I want you there at Tommy Oliver, February 17th. That's a Wednesday night, correct? February 17th. 2026.
It's a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. That's what I said, Tuesday. At Tommy Oliver, 7 o'clock. The first ever game played in Bay County history. The first flag football game will be played. Wow. Kyle, you got to get these people on your show.
Flag football? Is it
girls flag
It's
football.
girls flag. Okay, I was going to say.
Mosley High School versus Rutherford at Tommy Oliver.
Okay, let's go.
I believe Rutherford is the home team for this game. I think. I could be wrong on that. So get out and support that. I think that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Lorelei Layton, I want him doing this.
It's a growing sport.
Absolutely.
Huge.
Absolutely. I love it. Anyway.
If the pros can do it, we can do it.
Yes, sir. Let's bring him on. I've known this young man for a long time. He was nothing but highly impressive in his interview. Good looking, well spoken.
Strapping young gentleman.
I'm going to tell you something smart. He got a degree from LSU. You got to be smart.
They don't just hand those out.
No, he could do brain surgery if he wanted to. The guy's unbelievable.
Sure.
He chose to be a coach.
He's got steady hands too.
He's got two
They're
great,
soft and
great
gentle,
kids.
but definitely steady.
I mean, he just, I can't say enough good things about him. Let's bring him on right now. The head coach of Bozeman Baseball, Coach Brian Norman. Coach, good morning, sir.
What's up, Coach?
Good morning, guys. How you doing? Hey, James, I'm going to need you to be my publicist from now on and take care of all of my promotional items.
I would love to do it because I speak the truth. Let me tell you what, we did something last night that you and I did after Julie's Hall of Fame dinner. We went down to Pepper's, Panama City Beach Parkway. We had a blast. You hear me? The food was incredible. Yeah. We had Bill Solomon. He was a former superintendent. No, we went last night. We didn't get last night. I forgot to call you, too. But I know you probably couldn't come anyway. You're busy with baseball.
Yeah, I had a game last night.
Yeah, but get out to Peppers on Panama City Beach Parkway or on 77. Tell them you heard it here on Coach Hale Show. Food's great. Monday's Military Day, 10% off. Buy one, get one free. Draft beer and house margaritas. All right, let's get into it. Give some love to the administration, the people that believed in you, to give you an unbelievable job, to follow a legend, Coach Jeff Patton. Talk about those people, the people that are behind the scenes that make it work there at Bozeman.
Well, I was spoiled for 4 years working for one of the best principals around in Britt Smith, and I was a little nervous going to Bozeman of how my admin was going to be. But Ivan Beach was smart enough to give me a chance over there, and he's been just a great leader for me, and very supportive of everything that we do. Just an absolute great principal. Andrew Halford's my athletic director. Again, anytime I need, they're there for me. So I've got a really good team there to work with me.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Smith, I know you got a great one at Bozeman, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Smith's outstanding, and we wish him well in his retirement and everything. Talk about your booster club. Who's some of the people that help raise the funds and do all the work to make the kids have a great experience playing baseball at Bozeman?
Yeah, I got a great booster club. I've got Mike Waits as my booster club president. Maria Goodwin's been working with me as my treasurer. Brenda Clements. I've got Teresa everybody involved in that booster program, but not just the booster board, but all of the parents are just always willing to help and go the extra mile for everything that we need at Bozeman High School.
All right, the coaching staff you put together, who are they? Tell us their names and what do they do? What's their responsibilities?
You know, when I took over, one of my first thing I did was give a couple of guys a call and see if they were going to stick around or not. And I'm very fortunate that I've got 3 guys in the program that stuck with me. They put a lot of trust in me and stuck there. I've got Kyle Nichols. You know, he's our hitting coach. He does a great job. Really, he played a lot of professional baseball, was a great hitter, and he does a great job with our hitters. I've got Alec Aliwine, who is a Bozeman alumni. He's our pitching coach, does a fantastic job with our pitchers. And I've got Jason Franzese. He's, again, been part of that program for a long time. And all 3 of those guys have stuck with me through the transition, and I couldn't be happier with the coaching staff that I've got.
Now, talk about – I'm sorry, you want to ask some –
Yeah,
go ahead.
Coach, who's running your JV?
So Coach Aliwine, my pitching coach, when I got there, I told him, I said, we need a dedicated JV coach. I don't think they had done that very much in the past.
No, that's super important.
I said, you know, it is because we have 19 kids in our JV program, and they're extremely important to what we do over there. And I turned it over to Coach Aliwine, and he has done a fantastic job. He just took it and ran with it, and very excited about the job he's doing with our JV.
Now, talk about – you got to tell your players and everybody there, I think they all know it anyway, that every Friday is Bozeman Day and the season goes on. Coach Norman will be with us. Make sure everybody's listening. Tell us as many names you can. You can name all your players, whatever you want to do, but give some love to those kids who've been working so hard for you.
Especially the seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would take me a while to name them all. We've got 22 guys on varsity. I've got 9 seniors. My seniors, Zach Wise, Carson Parker, Reed Kyle, Cash Zirkle, Caden Eade, Lane Hathaway, Zach Flitcraft. Let's see, I'm reading my list. I got to make sure I don't miss anybody. Wade Messick, Braden White, all of those guys are our seniors. 9 seniors on this team is phenomenal. They show a lot of leadership. I've got, I think I got 12 juniors. We have a really good junior class and a lot of these guys are getting a lot of playing time from Alex and Austin Goodwin. I've got Sawyer Purdy, who Sawyer's one of the guys. I pull out my hair because of him, because I have to find a spot in the lineup for him because he really has done a great job with the bat. I've got 1 sophomore, Gavin Griswold, who's actually starting on varsity. So we've got a really good group of kids that work really hard and are really bought into our system and are putting in the work to do everything that we need to do to be successful this year.
Coach, what's your pitching rotation looking like?
Man, I've got 12 pitchers, all right? Well, I've got 12 guys that can throw, and some of those guys are actual pitchers. So I've got so many options. I sit down with Coach Aliwine, and I'm like, what are we going to do? You know, who are we going to throw against this guy? And last night, Reagan Red got his first win ever as a high school pitcher.
Nice,
did a great job. And then Evan Clements came in and closed it out and got the save. Both of those guys did a great job. We got Blake Waits going on the mound tonight against South Walton, followed up by a sophomore. I'm probably going to throw a sophomore in relief tonight, Gage Simmet. We've got Zach Flitcraft, who just came back from basketball when basketball season ended, so his arm is not quite ready to throw innings on the mound yet. But when he gets back, our pitching staff is just gonna get so much better. So we've got a really good pitching rotation.
Yeah, that's strong.
I'm very confident in our guys. Yeah, it is, and you know, and what's great about it is our guys know if they go out on the mound and struggle, we got somebody that's got their back. You know, it takes a lot of pressure off of them, and they're able to just go out there and pitch, and it's been really good.
Who's in your district, Coach? Who you got? Who do you got to beat to keep this thing going to the state?
Well, with the way things are, you pretty much got to beat everybody because it's all based on rankings. You know, every game matters nowadays.
Especially tonight, they're playing South Walton.
Mary.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game tonight. But our district is us, Mariana, Destin, who we beat last night, Pensacola Catholic, and Freeport. That would be our district. So we get to host our district tournament this year, so I have a lot of confidence going into it that we're going to be successful there.
Catholic's always good. Catholics, and you got South Wall tonight.
Yeah.
Now, that surprised me. Nick lost to, I think, Gulf Breeze, right?
They lost to Gulf Breeze on Tuesday, and then last night they played Gulf Breeze again, and they won that one. Gulf Breeze is a good program, and I know Nick, and he's doing his best to get some good competition there, and that's why he's playing Gulf Breeze. And, so I'm looking forward to tonight. It's going to be a fun ball game.
What's the matchup? What's this going to be? A low scoring, high scoring game? What do you think? Can you compete with them? I mean, they've got tradition. You got tradition. This should be a huge game.
It's going to be a good one. They're throwing a guy. I think his last name is Loy. He's a Virginia commit. He's a really good pitcher. He throws 90, 92 with a sinker. His two-seam runs in on your hands really hard. So our batters are going to face a little bit of adversity tonight, I think, but we're going to do our best to play a little bit of small ball, produce some runs. I've got one of my best pitchers on the mound. I think we're going to have a low-scoring ball game, and it might be a one-run ball game. In the end, it's going to be the team that can scratch across a run in a key situation.
Where are you guys playing tonight, Coach?
We're playing at South Walton. Game time 6:30 over there.
All right, y'all get out there and watch that game. I tell you what, there'll be a big crowd for this one. This is going to be a big game. Coach, anytime, day or night, we're here for you. Just give me a call, whatever you need. And I'm looking forward to watching your career over at Bozeman. You're going to do a great job like wherever you've ever been. You always do a great job. So good luck with you tonight, and we'll talk to you next Friday, okay?
Appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you having us on.
Coach Brian Norman, the head baseball coach at Bozeman High School, a legend in Bay County. Also, don't forget about Dr. Ward, 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right, go get it checked. I went in there. They cut it out right then. The guy is incredible. And every time he does it, every time he's operated on me, they've gotten it the first time. I didn't have to go sit in the lobby and come in and then shoot you back up with another needle. No, he gets it done the first time. The guy's incredible.
You don't like me.
Listen to him. Yeah, I don't. I listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant today is Chris Fish. It's incredible. Grilled fish over a bed of rice. Special peppers, onions, mushrooms, and the special sauce. He won't tell me what, but it's good. It's healthy, but it's outstanding. The legendary J. Michael's.
You don't need to know what it is.
I know.
Just enjoy it.
If you like pork chops, you like steaks, you like burgers, anything, the legendary J. Michael's.
Phenomenal.
And one of my favorite people all time, that Jason Stevenson Air Conditioning. He graduated from Mosley High School. He starts his business. He knocks it out of the ballpark. He's destroying the competition. You know why? Because he didn't try to take every penny you got in your pocket. You know why? Because he's the most honest guy out there. You know why? He's local. Stevenson Air Conditioning. Don't go national. Don't go national. Go with Stevenson Air Conditioning. Good old guy.
And right now, my air conditioning heating unit, it don't know which end is up. I mean, during the day, I've got the air conditioning on, and then nighttime, I've got the heat on.
I turned the air on last night.
It just does not know what's going on.
You got to go to Stevenson Air Conditioning. Get it serviced. Get it serviced twice a year. Lasts longer, saves you money. The number one company is Stevenson Air. It's not even close, guys. I don't care. I know there's some other names out there.
Yeah, and every year you need to check out those capacitors, and that's what they'll do for you.
Thank you, Kyle. Yep. Thank you, baby. All right, we'll be right back. Where's Jason? There's a search right now for Jason Cole.
I'm over it. His attitude's atrocious.
I don't know what's happened to him. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Coach James Hale Show.
The SEC and Big Ten make so much more money than everybody else.
They do. It's unbelievable.
Over $1 billion. And I think the Big Ten was more. Van came out with theirs yet. This just
I don't know. We're going to have a real big bake sale. Okay. We need $437 million. Can you help us out? Buy a cookie?
Weekday morning, 7 to 9. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Are you living with chronic pain, anxiety, or sleepless nights? You don't have to just get by. You deserve to thrive. At Thrive Alternative Medicine on Panama City Beach Parkway, Dr. Laughlin and counselor Suzanne Clark provide a compassionate path to relief. From medical marijuana card certifications to professional mental health counseling, managing conditions like PTSD, chronic pain, and the complexities of cancer. Book online at thrivealternativemedicine.com. Thrivealternativemedicine.com. Find the relief you deserve.
Discover Kia at Bill Bird Kia. Stop by Bill Bird Kia during the President's Day sales event going on now and drive away in a new Kia. Now offering 0% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Telluride. There are a few left on the lot, so stop by for a test drive. You'll get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. The road is yours. Bill Bird Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Stop by and see us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillBirdKiaPanamaCity.com. We'll give you the perfect peace of mind that you can trust. Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Telluride with $2,083 per month per $1,000 financed in 48 months. Qualities limited, no down payment required. Cannot combine with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers must take delivery from dealer stock through 3/2/26.
Better buckle up, Buttercup. There are no participation trophies here, just pure sports. The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michaels Studios.
Gen Z snowflakes.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Bump, 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 bump. Jason's getting undressed in here. All right, women, get a camera.
Oh, my God.
Woo! 104.3 ESPN Northwest for the home of the Florida State Seminoles. Florida State. Woo! Jason knew the words, I didn't. But anyway.
Don't do that again.
Hey,
$400 million in debt.
Jason Kovaleski, I want to look better. I want to feel better. I want to be like you. What's the best way to make that happen? Where do I go?
Come see us on 23rd Street in Del Coronado Village or Pier Park North next to Dick's Sporting Goods. We got a free sample bar. We got, InBody 570. That's really good for high school athletes to kind of track the results. We can put you on the InBody, get you an initial reading, put you on the supplement stack, kind of recommend what you need to eat, when to eat it, and then we can track the results over a period of time. So it's broken down pretty scientifically. We helped a lot of athletes. I was an athlete. My mom was an athlete. So we've been doing this for 20, 30 years personally.
You got a special guest coming here today.
Yeah, Anytime Fitness. We have a gym in our plaza now, which is awesome. It's a beautiful facility. They specialize in working with people one-on-one in the gym. It's not just like you just sign up for the gym and go in there. They do one-on-one coaching. They have nutrition. They have their own type of body scan to help track results. So really, really good people. We're trying to help them build up their gym, and it's a beautiful, brand new facility. The good thing is if you get in now, there's not a whole lot of people in there every single minute of the day, so you don't have to wait for equipment. You can go in there and get your work done. But it's starting to grow, and we're excited to work with them.
When we're at 360, there's certain people get on their phone, sit on a machine for 20 minutes. Jason, I take Jason with me when I ask him to move. They'll look at me like, hey, what the hell? And then but they see Jason, they go, oh, yes, sir, we'll move.
Remember the guy that tried to...
That's right, because he got
hit the girl with the weight?
Oh, my God.
Wasn't that crazy?
Hey, this
is true
really
story.
happened, man. We're in there, and everybody hears this ruckus going on, and he picks up a weight like he's going to hit this girl that's doing leg press or something. And, most men would run over and try to protect it. Hell, I ran in the car, locked the door. It scared me.
He started crying in the corner. What, Mama?
I was hiding.
Not you, Coach. Not you.
But anyway, he must be a steroid freak. He got violent, and all she said was something like, you need to do it this way. It's better for you. Something like she was trying to help.
He was actually whispering and accusing everybody next to him about being on steroids. And it was just something. He was
off.
looking for
He
some
was off.
smoke, basically.
Yeah,
So-
he wanted to jump on somebody.
yeah. And then she just, responded like, "Hey, why don't you leave us alone?" Da da da.
And the guy was a pretty good sized guy that was involved.
But he picked up a 45-pound weight and went up and was like going to swing at her. She just put her arm up like, "Get out of here, buddy!" Like she had no fear at all. It was shocking.
Well, she saw I was there.
Right, exactly. She saw you running. She's like, "Yeah, he's probably."
I've
with
seen
him.
some TikToks where there's girls in the gym and they're getting like harassed, and the next thing you know, it's like a roundhouse kick to the jaw.
Yeah, yeah.
She's just knocked out on the floor, and then she just goes back to doing crunches.
Yeah, because I've been going to jiu-jitsu, and some of the women are actually stronger than the men. You get choked out by them, you're like, I hope nobody saw that.
Are we going to do a little Florida State? Because I got some big news for Florida State.
Yeah. You know who we were talking about the
who?
We're talking
Koa Deloach?
No, we were talking about Bear.
Yeah, Bear Siegel.
Did you listen to that part? Everything he's done?
No, because I was in the car trying to get here.
Oh my God, it's incredible.
Oh, he's amazing. Yeah.
We were talking. You made a point about how Bay District schools shut down the junior high, how it kind of destroyed it.
Talking about wrestling?
Yeah, wrestling.
West Landon was one of the big wheels at Arnold with the black and black. Was it black and blue, black on black? We did it, and Eric and Laura Baker were on the board. Wes Smith.
I think it was black and blue.
P.T. Moore, the coaches. McAdams, all those guys did a great job. I think Wes moved to Canada.
Yeah, and there was also a coach from Surfside that had a great. He does a lot of referees. He just got into the Gene. I'll figure it out here shortly. But last year he got into the.
When you're here one Friday,
National Wrestling Hall of Fame.
When we get here Friday. We'll get into this because they have not brought it back, right?
No.
They still don't have it. That's one thing they need to consider because it's so big. Like you put it
Wrestling
out.
is huge right now.
Yeah.
Like there's actually professional avenues. They put them on undercards of UFC fights now. There's actually Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and grappling tournaments where these guys are making $1 million. I mean, so there's an avenue instead of just having to go maybe to the UFC and get beat
Right.
You can actually go wrestle professionally.
And also, too, there's the program that's following these kids from when they start at like 6 years old wrestling in these tournaments. It's called track, I think.
Okay.
Is it called? Yeah, I think it's called track. And so as you put in the data and you're wrestling somebody, like they start to assign you a number. And as you get better and more wins, and more difficult wins against other numbers that are lower than you.
What age do they start?
5, 4.
Are you serious?
As soon as they can.
Wow.
Most of these kids are training since they're like Emerald Coast, and I'll give a shout out to Thor because that's where I go to jiu-jitsu. They got an actual youth wrestling program, and there's probably 50 kids in there like at 3 or 4 o'clock. As soon as they get out of school, they're in there. They're just learning a skill, learning something how to defend. Really good for just,
I bet there's 15 clubs. Probably, but it's also too like some of them mix it, so it's not just wrestling. It may be like wrestling, jiu-jitsu, grappling.
Let's get them. Let's start maybe putting some pressure on them. Start that thing back. Let's get Colby Baker in here and talk about. They traveled all over the world doing this.
I will
and
tell you this.
Let's get Bear in
These
here.
club teams. I don't know if they want middle school wrestling going back.
It's probably they making money
right here.
Yeah,
I will say this tonight it was number 1 versus number 2 in college wrestling. It's Penn State, Ohio State. Penn State's won like 90 some matches in a row. They've been number 1.
I thought Iowa was so good. Iowa State.
They've been good, but
and back in my day was Iowa State.
But this has been the closest the team's been to be able to knock off Penn State in probably 10 years.
Wow.
Ohio State's got 4 number 1 ranked wrestlers. I think Penn State's got 5. So if you want to see some high level wrestling, it's on
the
tonight.
Midwest. I mean, look at the United States wrestling and all that stuff. It's like literally the Midwest and Guam.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Dagestan.
Can you believe here in Bay County we got like Kobe Baker, Bear. The guys have gone all over the world to do this. Kobe ought to be in the Hall of Fame. I like that kid. All right, let's get into.
Hey, real quick, we got
go ahead.
big news for Florida State. Now, I don't know if anybody's heard, but Charlie Woods, he's the son of Tiger Woods.
Oh,
has just committed to the FSU men's golf team. So that's kind of big news because not only are you getting a really good golfer, but you're getting all the fandom and the backing and all that of the Woods family and the prestige of all that stuff. So that's going to bring a lot more light to the state of Florida with golf.
Yeah.
I know it's not as exciting as football and all that stuff, but that's I don't
Money's
wanna
money.
underestimate. That's a huge announcement.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
they're very excited about that because it brings
if you-
eyeballs, money.
If you see like the amount of followers that this kid has, and there's not a 17. There's not a 17-year-old with that much, stroke. So
He's actually
it's
really good. I mean, that's the main thing.
Yeah, he's good.
But when you got
Glenn
daddy
talked
in the
about
stands watching the football team, you'd be like, hey, we're $400 million in debt. You got $1 billion. Why don't you donate?
Yeah, exactly. That
Doesn't matter what sport you play.
Yeah, we encroached on $400 million.
I want to ask you about FSU. I want you went to the games, and I say it all the time. The fans have to keep going. They have to keep supporting. Even if they have a bad year, you can't get up and walk out and leave because of recruiting. Now, it's not devastating like it used to be, but because of transfers, they can bring transfers in. And we just had a case, Ole Miss guy's going to get his eligibility. Did you see that? We got to talk about that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But anyway, are you still going to FSU games even though they're having the bad years? Or are you just saying the heck with it? We got to keep going, man.
So we have Alabama season tickets. And
Roll Tide.
we used to have Florida State season tickets as well, but after the Willie Taggart thing, we kind of dragged them off
a little.
But what I will tell you is I'm glad that we did, because I have a lot of friends that have Florida State tickets, and for them to retain their seat, they had to pay $10,000.
That's crazy.
A seat. So
a seat.
Yeah. So you have guys that are had 4 season tickets on the 20-yard line, maybe. I don't know, 30 rows up. Why those aren't great seats, they're really good seats.
Right.
But just to obtain those seats, you had to pay $10,000 a seat. So, I mean, I've got contractors and friends that I know, and they were telling me, they were like, it was one of those things. It was like, I just love Florida State so much.
Yeah.
And you have those fans, and that's the crazy thing about college football is like, even in the wild, wild west and the way it's going right now, you still have the fandom.
We had Jeremy Prisoner yesterday. We were talking about tickets. Bama, they went with their budget.
Talk about a crazy football fan.
They made 62
I'm a Bengals fan. I know what they're going through.
Huge profit off football. And he said, regardless of what you got to pay for those tickets, everybody has them. This is a moneymaker. You sell them on the secondary market. You're making money off it.
Plus, it is as important for recruiting because that money now goes into revenue sharing. So if you have empty stadium and you're not making money, you don't have the money to put into the recruits now. So
well, I can tell you this firsthand knowledge. You don't make as much money as you think off those things. You'd be lucky to break even because one, you're going to want to go to a couple of those games.
Right.
Two, you're going to sell to some friends and family, and you're not going to beat them over the
real
head.
good friends. You got to give them really good deal.
Trying to get them 4
If
tickets.
you really care about your friends, you get really good
tickets.
deals.
So at the end of
FSU,
it,
Alabama.
You most likely are going to break even on that, and they're not huge money makers.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about. So I'm so pumped up about this. You're gonna know who he is. He is a Panama City Beach, Bay County. He's a legend. Richard Cox. Cox Pool's back on board.
Yeah.
Oh, you know him. We love.
He
Richard,
did on my
man.
mom's pool. So
Yeah, Richard's unreal. It seems like any kind of new condos being built anywhere in the Panhandle, Florida, apartments, individual homes. They want the best pool. They go with Cox Pool. I mean, Richard does an incredible
Yeah,
job.
his son-in-law is running the commercial division, doing the condos.
His family's
True
Bay
showers.
County royalty.
Yeah. Great people. I love the family.
Courtney's husband.
Courtney's husband. Yeah, I love Courtney. I think she cheered at Arnold. I think she cheered
did.
at Arnold. Yeah,
She did.
great people. I can't. I see
Her
now.
and Jasley and Katie and all
Can
that.
you believe they're grown? Like you grown have kids. I remember when they were kids.
Right.
I'm getting old. I'm looking old. I need to go to Max Fit Sports Nutrition.
There you go.
Look younger.
Anti-aging right over there.
But Richard, we love you. If you're thinking
Welcome
about
back.
a pool at all, you got to go with Richard Cox and Cox Pools. And by the way, he's a big Bama fan.
Very huge.
Very big Bama fans. And his
But
sister.
one of his daughters graduated from Auburn.
I know.
That's acceptable.
Can you believe that? Which one?
The oldest.
Yeah.
What's Caroline?
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about? I'm kidding.
The black sheep of the family.
All right, we'll be right back. 104.3. This is Richard Cox Network. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida is taking it to the hole. Your home for the most live college basketball in the Gulf Coast. The ACC, SEC, and the biggest games in the country. Plus the official station of March Madness.
The Panhandle's destination for live play-by-play.
Hear every slam dunk in ultra-high fidelity right here.
ESPN, Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Friday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, sunshine and a high of 71 with a light breeze out of the west around 6 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly clear skies and a low near 52. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a high around 69. For Sunday, light showers and a likelihood of thunderstorms and a high of 67. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Find something you love with great deals this month at Panama City Toyota. Get 1.99% APR on a new Camry, rated best midsize car by Kelley Blue Book. Plus, 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.49% APR on the Rocket Tacoma. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. And get 2.49% APR on the powerful Tundra. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Come check out our showroom or browse online at Panama City Toyota.
Offer expires March 2nd. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
Reliable Copy Products is proud to be the exclusive dealer in Northwest Florida for Kyocera office equipment. Reliable Copy Products has been committed to providing professional, personalized service for the last 35 years. They understand that the right equipment does not always fall within today's budget requirements, so they offer several options for the equipment you need today for the growth you expect tomorrow. Call James Smothers at 784-6601. 784-6601. Reliable Copy Products on Harrison Avenue, just north of Bay High School.
Stay out of his lane and stay off his yard.
Believe me, this man is a menace. He's always drinking, starting fights.
The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michael Studios.
Don't turn it off!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
I am back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. I was listening to something interesting to me. The Schitt's Creek, the little girl, the real famous actress, she was in Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
She died. It was from colon cancer. And I'm looking at something right now on colon cancer. And we always talk about, Jason, eating correctly. Sugar will kill you. I wanted to shoot my son. My granddaughter walked in with a big, huge box of some kind of cereal, and I looked at the sugar
You're talking
content.
about Dawson's Creek?
Yeah, she died of colon cancer.
No. Jason Vanderbeek died.
That's a different one.
No, this is a different one.
Yeah, this is a woman that was
he
on
died of it
Schitt's Creek.
too.
He just passed away.
Yeah. Same thing.
3 days ago.
Anal. Yeah.
So, it's called colorectal.
Yeah. So what I'm getting at, Jason, is the things you always were telling everybody: get off the sugar.
Yeah.
And it just showed. I just saw this right here as we spoke. I looked at this. 45% younger people, real young people, getting colon cancer at a very young age because of eating at places like McDonald's.
You know, we're seeing a major flaw in is testosterone levels in young people. We have young kids that have the testosterone of 90-year-old men, and there's no really explanation for it other than the food that they're putting in their body, because we haven't changed anything. I mean, maybe lack of exercise, maybe a lot of these kids are inside just playing video games, but that is a real problem in this day and age.
This really got my attention right here.
And that leads to things like that. People don't understand, if your hormones are unbalanced, your body is just out of whack, it can lead to very dangerous medical
a young person
problems.
with testosterone should be above 1,000.
At least 800 to 1,200 is normal, no matter what your doctor lied to you about. I mean, and that's a very dangerous thing for a young person, because you're still growing, your bones are still growing, everything's still intact. I mean, and if your hormones aren't, and some of these kids have to get on a hormone replacement 15, 16 years old, and I'm just like, what are we doing?
Right, let me ask you though. I'm addicted to sugar.
Yeah,
I'll go for periods not having it, and then once you take one little bit, it's like you can't stop.
Oh, it tastes so good.
I can eat a whole cake.
Yeah.
I mean, why are we that way?
Well, sugar reacts like cocaine to the brain. It releases dopamine. It has the same effect. That's why it's so addictive. But, you know, we were lied to. I mean, you know, there's all these lobbyists from the sugar industry that, you know, 20 years ago.
The food in general.
Yeah, carbs are bad. You know, fats are the reason we get.
Also
carbs are good.
Sugar.
Yeah, fats are the reason we get fat, which is a complete lie. I mean, you can eat a moderate amount of fats and protein and be lean. Even if you look at Asian countries, why they're not obese, because they eat a lot of rice and they don't eat like sugar. They don't have processed foods. They have outlawed high fructose corn syrup, which is in 90% of our like sweetened stuff. High fructose corn syrup is made from drought-resistant corn. We produced so much of it in the 80s that instead of just getting rid of it and burning it and saying, oh, this is very detrimental to our health, of course, you have to make a profit.
We just spread it out over everything.
Gave it to everybody in the United States. We're one of like 15 countries that allows it in our food.
And Kennedy, bless his heart, is doing something about that. But I was going to ask you, is there anything you have down there that will maybe stop the craving of sugar?
Well, one thing that will wreak havoc and cause type 2 diabetes, if you eat too much sugar, your body's producing so much insulin every day, it just wears out and stops.
Yeah.
So berberine is something you should incorporate into your diet. Berberine keeps your blood sugar balanced. It keeps your insulin sensitivity intact. It's fairly inexpensive. It's something that's been used for the Chinese for thousands. That's a different form there.
Okay. you know, the reason I'm so much with sugar is my mother, diabetic. My brother, really bad diabetic, has a pump at 24. His son, youngest son, diabetic, has a pump. The older one's a little bit better shape. He's right at the border. My niece died. She was diabetic. That's his kid. My sister's now, only one daughter got it later in life, but she never had it. I have not got it. I'm borderline.
Digestion's a huge part of that. Probiotics, digestive enzymes, because a lot of the food we have nowadays are refined, so they kill the digestive enzymes that are within the food. Like when you eat a piece of fruit that's off the stalk, stalk is where the digestive enzymes are. So your body breaks down that food, utilizes it. That's why when you eat fruit, it doesn't all get stored into fat. So you can eat a moderate amount of fruit and not, be 300 pounds. But if you eat like sugar and something that's refined or something that's been, broken down for, taste purposes or processed food or for preservatives, then you kill the digestive enzymes and your body can't break that down for you and utilize it. And then when you have high fructose corn syrup, which is genetically modified, your body doesn't actually understand that that's a food. It doesn't identify it as a food, and it really doesn't know what to do with it. And that's when you really start to jack your system up.
And not only the diabetes, the cancer, it feeds cancer.
There's a lot of things we could go into about the cancer, parasites. You'll sell ivermectin, fendizabal just because.
Yeah, I want you to get into that. Talk a little about that.
So there was a lady that did a study. She did a study on people with Parkinson's, dementia, and cancer, and she did autopsies on all these people. She said 95% of them, when she did an autopsy, had worms and parasites in the brain or some part of the thing. So ivermectin is a parasite, cleanser. We've been selling it for about a year now. We sell out of it as soon as we get on the shelves, because I guess doctors, it's taboo because of everything during the pandemic. They said, oh, it's a horse dewormer, it's this. This guy won a Nobel Prize for this medicine, you know what I'm saying? And it treats, any type of antibiotic. It's an antibiotic, but it treats parasites. It does a tremendous.
Tell me again what the name of it is.
Ivermectin and fendizabal. It's a combination that's used as a parasite cleanse. And usually people that are if you're eating food and your stomach's just bloated and you're feeling terrible, which a lot of us have.
You got a Nobel Prize for it to be used on humans. It's just also used
for animals.
Veterinarian.
Because they wanted to push the vaccine and they had to prove that nothing else works, because that's the only way they can mandate a vaccine. They started smearing ivermectin, and it's not patented anymore. So
tell everybody too now, where are these located, where you can go get these products?
We're on 23rd Street in the Del Coronado Village and in Pier Park North next to Dick's Sporting Goods. We got a lot of health products beyond that. We got probiotics. We got actually a product that has berberine that will help with glucose levels. It's probiotic, prebiotics. It's got your fruits and greens in it. So if you don't eat enough fruits and greens, it's all in one. It's called 81. I take it every day. It keeps my stomach from being bloated or keeps my blood sugar in balance, because I like to have a milkshake or a sundae every now and then. About once a week, I have a routine where I eat my pizza. I get, that's kind of my cheat day.
If you do something like that once a week, you're okay?
Yeah. In moderation. If you're eating 90% good and you have, those cravings and you have something, it's not going to kill you. But if that's a consistent part of your diet, that's when you're going to have problems.
I got to flip that. All right, real quick. Let's finish up with some things we're talking about.
So, real quick, last night, like we said, want to give a shout out to the seniors for North Bay Haven Wrestling. That's William Lundgren. He'll be attending University of West Florida. Xander Stilgis He'll be joining the United States Air Force after graduation. He's also 150 and 43 in state qualifier and district champion. Koa Deloach, who we talked about earlier, he is signed last night a scholarship for, I believe it was Davidson College in North Carolina. And Bear Siegel signed his scholarship for Bloomsburg University. That's up in Pennsylvania.
Nice. It's big up there.
So that
now.
was really
Huge.
cool.
Yeah.
And then, so we got some news, got some unfortunate news, obviously, for people that don't know yet. Arnold lost to Booker T. Washington.
No.
In the
You told me how
regional
good they
final.
were.
Yeah, and they've been battling back and forth and these last few years. And unfortunately, Coach Hammond, he goes, these boys didn't show up tonight.
Yeah.
And the other team was the better team, and they're who won. So, okay. Richie McCallahan from Arnold went on to wrestle at Penn State for a year. Really good wrestler.
Yeah, he was probably the best wrestler in Bay County history.
Colby was signed by Bloomsburg, too. Oh, okay, that's great. So there's only been a handful of wrestlers in Bay County that have signed Division I. Who sent you that?
A friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Richie, when you get
I don't know, I got to look.
recruited by Penn State, you're one of the top 10 wrestlers in the country. Like, they only sign the best of the best. And Pennsylvania has the best high school wrestling in the country because of that. Their coach, Cale Sanderson, I think they've won 10 straight national championships, or 8 of 10 or something crazy. I mean,
so you got to be
if you look like a dynasty, like they'll redshirt kids that'll come up and then go win or be in the Olympics. It's the elite of the elite. They're the best program. And it's like Alabama under Saban or
And the wrestling programs here, over the last couple of years, they just incorporated girls wrestling, and that is blowing up.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's incredible.
And weightlifting.
Yep. Yeah. So we had the wrestling coach for Mosley and for Bay High on, and I believe they had 15 or 20 girls apiece in wrestling. So anyway, but what I wanted to go back to Arnold is unfortunately the Abyss record is now 75 and 0.
Yeah, we probably won't be alive when that's broken.
Yeah, it'll never happen.
Well, they're on a streak right now, so next year they're going to head for 76.
Yeah,
we'll restart it.
Kyle, I don't want a roof. I want an indoor practice facility. I want a shed. I want a barn. I want a house.
Wherever you need, Bo.
I want a workshop.
You can design it. You can build it. Residential, commercial. It doesn't matter. You can do it all. How do they get up with you?
We can walk you through the process, help you with the design and build, walk you through the development order and the permitting process, and get you from A to Z. Give us a shout, 850-866-9908, or visit us at tkvandy.com.
If you're looking for a bike, go to legendary Steve's Bike Shop. They've been in business since 1976. Steve Birdshaw is a swim coach at Mosley. He's incredible. Electrical bikes are taking over the world. You get you one at Steve's Bike Shop. Also, local Turpo Pest Control. Love Patrick. Listen to him every Monday. You want that yard like a golf course? He'll make it happen. You got bugs in the house, bugs in the yard. They'll be gone for good. You got to go Turpo Pest Control. They are number one. We'll be right back. Jeff Spiegel, the Alabama-Auburn update. We'll be right back. Also, don't forget about Newbies. 4 great locations. Newbie 2 on the Curve. Watch all sporting events. Head on down to the Mothership tonight. The best entertainment in the Southeast. Love Charlotte. Love John.
And our giveaway at 8:30.
8:30. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You better call us.
215-6290.
Start calling now.
No, don't start calling now.
Call anytime.
No.
You've read the headlines. You've seen the highlights.
Highway robbery!
But how about the unfiltered truth?
Steroid era, you can like it, love it, hate it, whatever. It's a baseball.
Since 2017, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has been the undisputed leader for sports coverage on the Panhandle. If it matters in sports, it matters to us, and it matters to you. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Friday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, sunshine and a high of 71 with a light breeze out of the west around 6 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly clear skies and a low near 52. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a high around 69. For Sunday, light showers and a likelihood of thunderstorms and a high of 67. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Good luck surviving the off-season, football fans.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Football's over, it's like a part of me just died inside. 200 days till football's back, but tonight I won't just cry, cause I've got a ways to play. And that's the place with Hard Rock Bet, I will survive.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
PLQ Port St. Joe, WGSX powered by Panama City Toyota.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This Valentine's Day, give a gift that lasts forever. At Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, discover stunning diamond earrings, brilliant gold necklaces, and timeless pieces that celebrate your love. Right now, enjoy 30 to 60% off select jewelry. And with every jewelry purchase of $500 or more, you'll receive a dozen red roses. Visit Coin & Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, your diamond headquarters at the corner of 15th Street and East Avenue in Panama City. Give a gift that speaks louder than words. Make this Valentine's Day unforgettable.
He's a beacon of light to many and an inspiration to all. The Coach James Hale Show.
Pro-gun, pro-flag, and pro-peace.
Live from the J. Michael Studio, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. And now from the J. Michael Studio, the Alabama Auburn Update.
Roll Tide, y'all.
With Jeff Spiegel, sports anchor from Birmingham, Alabama's ABC 3340. The Alabama Auburn Update every Friday morning on the Coach Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
I like this intro.
Roll Tide, roll. Do it again. Wildcat. Tide. I like that. That's good. Alabama Update. Stevenson Air Conditioning. They're there for you anytime, day or night. They're the best. Don't go national. Go local. I tell you what, they don't try to take every penny out of your pocket. They're the most honest people out there. Love seeing that truck in Bay Point. Stevenson Air. I love Jason. Graduated from Mosey High School. Incredible, man. You're talking about incredible.
Jeffrey's got a great intro.
This guy's unbelievable. He deserves it and more. Good job, Wildcat. Even more.
I don't know why y'all trying to duck Ohio State. That's what I want to know.
We're not going to. We fear everyone, and we're afraid to admit it. All right, let's bring him on right now. The one and only Jeff Spiegel. Jeff, how you doing, sir?
Jeffrey.
I'm doing good. Listen, I'm going to hire that guy to introduce me everywhere I go.
Yeah.
You know, when I speak at any of these functions, not like I'm in high demand or anything. But,
yes, you are.
And now, Jeff Spiegel will go to the grocery store.
Oh,
the walking monologue.
Hey, that guy's got some great pipes, man.
Yep.
Listen, they had. He was outside Bryant-Denny Stadium, thousands of people, and there he was, Jeff Spiegel running a show. Not only 1 hour solid, they did college, then he jumps into high school. I'm like, this guy's incredible. There's no way I could have done that. Well, maybe.
It's been.
You jacked up a few names to do this show.
I mean, it's been fun, and I appreciate all the opportunities that I've gotten throughout my career, but there's no opportunity I appreciate it more than to come on your show every Friday morning at 8 o'clock and talk to the good listeners there on your station.
Oh, we love. Let's give him a hand.
The Emerald Coast loves
Hey,
you,
record
baby.
that.
Your check's in the mail.
We're playing that national. All right, I got a question for you. I'm looking at this beautiful picture, and it looks like you were introducing everybody, but it was Jamie Hale, Trent Richardson, A.J. McCarron, and I love Chris Stewart. What was that about? It looked like some big wheels. I mean, I see some big money people in these pictures.
Yeah, our company is getting heavy into the podcast game, and one of the podcasts that we do is called The Dynasty, and it's Alabama Crimson Tide centric. A.J. McCarron, Trent Richardson, Chris Stewart's the host. He kind of runs the show. He keeps AJ from going off the rails, which he can do on occasion. But it's been a really pretty good show for us. And one thing The one thing that I've been impressed about it was, at the beginning when it signed on, I thought, and I knew AJ, and I knew how he could be, but I thought it was going to be like a roll tide, rah rah rah, more positive and all that. But I'm telling you, when Alabama's bad, I mean, they call them out, man. I mean, especially AJ.
Well, it's got to be
AJ
raw.
will be the first one to call them out.
Yeah, it's got to be raw.
Yeah.
Real.
I respect that.
I think that's why podcasts have gotten so big, even during the political year with Rogan and all these guys that had the presidential campaigns. Now everybody's scrambling to get a podcast. They're like, that's the reason they won the election. And I was like, no, you guys are liars. But beyond that, they are super popular because you're getting more of a direct
They won the election
information.
because this time they didn't cheat or the other team didn't cheat.
Well, you know how the corporate legacy media is. So now you're getting people that actually can speak their mind, can tell the truth, and I think that's been refreshing. I think that's why podcasts are super popular now. That's all I listen to anymore, to be honest.
Well, I tell you what, everybody out there listening, if you'd like to do one, we're going to start doing them right here from 104.3 ESPN Northwest
We've
Florida.
got some professional microphones,
we got everything
and mixers,
you need, baby.
Compressors, limiters.
You had to do it yourself.
Even a chroma key wall.
Yeah, no, I built a studio.
You built your own studio.
I'm my own studio now.
Yeah. Well, Jason and I for years been talking about doing it, but ours would be different. It'd be sports and politics.
Yeah.
And
We'd
we'll
like to
tell us
marry
what we really think.
Yeah. You might have to.
Well, the one thing that jumped out to me when the company launched the podcast, they had AJ and Trent over, and they introduced them to everyone in the newsroom. And first of all, oh my goodness, the reaction of the people that I worked with, just falling all over these guys. I mean, when you cover them, it's like, it's just your job, but
right.
But I forgot that the people I work with are big sports fans too, and we have some Alabama fans, Auburn fans, Tennessee fans, Arizona State fans, believe it or not. But I mean, they just couldn't believe those guys were in our building. And when they introduced AJ, here's one thing I'll never forget. The producer of the podcast said, and here's A.J. McCarron, who was a part of 2 national championships at Alabama. And then A.J. interrupted him and said, 3. Because he was a redshirt freshman on the 2009 team. So he got a ring in that year, too.
I'm glad you brought that up because I will share something with you guys. I don't usually do this, but it's like when I went in there a while back to your station, and James Spann was in there, and the 2 beautiful ladies now that are retired. I forget their names. You remember, the main anchors. What were their names?
Brenda Ledon, Pam Huff.
Yeah, Pam. Yep. Pam and Brenda. I like good people.
The coach went in to visit, and 2 of them retired.
I'm telling the story. I'm
2 of them retired immediately.
I'm talking. Anyway, I go in there, and Jeff's there, and they introduced me. And the same thing he talks about, I was embarrassed because they were just all over me. They were just starstruck. And I just felt weird about it, but I appreciate them acting that way, but, it's just too much.
And then the next day they retired.
No, y'all got a great, man, you guys got a great crew up there. My goodness. Is he retired?
No, he's not retired. He's part of this Alabama Weather Network now, which and he's pretty much just statewide now. They've got they're on 24 hours a day, and he's on there during the bulk of the day. And he's on our station at 5 and 6, but he's not in the building anymore.
Oh, okay.
He never comes to the building, but he operates out of those studios, and this has always been a dream of his to kind of take this thing statewide. And so he's living the dream. You hear a lot of people, you ask people, how are they doing? And they'll say, living the dream. And you know they're lying.
Right.
But with him, it's like he's living his dream right now. This is what he's always wanted to do.
If you don't know who he is, if you've ever been to an Alabama football game, they got a picture of him. He talks about the weather during the game. And when all those people were killed with the tornadoes, he was the guy that was on all the national TV shows. But Jeff, was it you, James, and Pam? Did y'all all come in at the same time? It seems like y'all been there forever.
Well, I'm a charter member. James came in like a week or 2 later. He was under contract with Channel 6, one of our arch rivals.
Yeah.
And he had some he had some legal maneuvering that he and Brenda had to do before they could come over. So we always joke, that, I'm a charter member, but I tell James, I'm a charter member, but you're not.
Right.
Because he came along like a week later. And Pam came along, I think, about 6 or 7 months into it. And they were just, I just respect those people so highly. They're just
and
so
Brenda,
incredible.
too. Brenda's awesome also.
Oh, Brenda, incredible. Yeah, Brenda is just like, you talk about living the dream. She and her husband are like, I look on Facebook and they're in a different part of the country every time I see them.
I followed their trip out west. That I couldn't believe it, what they did. It was incredible, man. All right, I want to ask you this.
Yep.
Let's get into it. I was different. Jeremy Pridgeon's on our show. On Thursday we have him. Andy's on, talking about the voice of Auburn Tiger. Andy Burcham's on. But talking about Alabama-Ohio State football game, Jeremy wants to keep it. He's got season tickets. He wants to go to Columbus on I think it's the first game's up there, and I think the second's at Alabama, I think. So he wants to keep it, and I'm with the coaches. I'm like, no, we don't need to play. I don't think we can beat them. I don't think we need to play Ohio State. I think we got 9 conference games. I'm with Kirby. We should have stayed at 8, and we should have had 1 tough game and then 3 cupcakes. I don't trust the committee. I don't want to listen to these 2 Buckeye boys if we do lose to them. But what's your take on this? Should Bama pull out?
That's the real problem.
That's the real problem. Should Bama pull out of that? I don't know. They're going to get pushback from the networks because that's going to be the most watched game those years when those 2 teams play each other. Because now you go look at the TV market, it's always them 2 up there.
See, this really bothers me, Coach, about you, because when I hear you say this, I'm thinking, what would Coach Bryant say when he heard Coach talking like this? Because Coach sounds like he's scared.
It does.
Coach Hale sounds like he's scared.
I'm running.
Coach Bryant took on all comers. When
that was Coach Bryant, though. He ain't there anymore.
Right.
I remember, man, playing Nebraska, and then playing
USC
every year. USC.
That was all at one time. It was all of them on one season. USC, Nebraska. Yeah.
Yeah, remember when they went to California, to L.A.? I'm not talking about the wishbone year. I'm talking about the year that, who was the big, was it Hamilton? Wayne Hamilton?
Wayne Hamilton, yes.
Who knocked down the pass at the end.
2-point conversion,
to preserve the win. It mystifies me how you want to soften up the schedule now because...
Can I explain it? I don't trust what's running the program now. I think he's a good coach, but from what I've seen the first 2 years, I have not been impressed.
But I think you're looking at it from the wrong perspective.
I do.
What if you win that game in Columbus? Look at the rest of the schedule. You can drop 2 games. You can, if Ohio State goes into Austin next year and beats Texas.
You trust the committee?
We keep hearing that Texas got left out because they lost to Ohio State. No, they didn't. They got left out because they lost to Florida, a bad Florida team.
Yeah.
Now,
but what I was saying, if they had played and won a game against the Southern Mississippi, they would have been in.
But I think they get more credit for playing a close game at that opponent's stadium than they would just by beating Southwest Eastern Texas or something crazy.
Jeff, he just wants. I know what he wants. He wants us, man.
But you don't want to see Ohio State in Tuscaloosa at Alabama. Yes, those 2 helmets, the most historic
programs. If I had Nick Saban on the sidelines, I would.
Well, you got to give the board time.
Yeah.
It's only been 5 years. Okay.
Plus, when you come to Alabama, you don't come to Alabama to play Mercer.
Right.
You come to Alabama to play in the Southeastern Conference and to show that your league is better than any other league in America.
It's to make a statement.
So you want to play those guys. Am I right?
All right.
Are you saying Ryan Day's tougher than you?
Yes.
Oh my God. I wouldn't even make
Hey, we got to take a break. Let's change the subject. I can't win this argument. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. We got so many of them. Jason, where are you located?
On 23rd Street, the Del Coronado Village, and Pier Park North next to Dick's Sporting Goods. And we're about to have Anytime Fitness on there in the Del Coronado Village, too. Great new facility. He's going to come on here and talk after the next segment and talk about his facility and what they can offer people. deal. But just come down, check out in the Del Coronado Village. We're able to show you, give you a free day pass over there. Check out their gym, give you some samples. You can get everything down there in the Del Coronado Village to get in shape.
Stevenson Air Conditioning, thank you for the Alabama update. Love Jason. They start that business from scratch, family owned, and what have they done? They've exploded. It's like Nick Saban at Alabama. The same thing. He's taken Bama to the top of the college football world. That's what Jason has done for Stevenson Air Conditioning. Anytime, day or night, they're there for you. You have any kind of problem, call them. Also, get it serviced right before Christmas. Right before winter and right before summer. You'll be glad you did. Stevenson Air Conditioning.
Freon checked.
Yeah. They're incredible. I can't say enough good things about them. Also, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. Crestfish is a special day. It's outstanding. Go check it out. We'll be down there. And we had a blast last night. Oh, my goodness. I had to take the margaritas away from Julie. We had a wonderful time. Pepper's Mexican Grill. We know we had one over there in Panama City. Now we got the new one on Panama City Beach. We had a blast. Bill Solomon's there, Sue. We had a wonderful time. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESP. Don't give me that finger. 104.3 ESP at North.
Wrong finger, Wildcat.
Come on in. Come on in.
ESPN Northwest Florida. The Paul Feinbaum Show.
Old school. Paul, I want to ask you a question. Do you ever take time for yourself? A me day, Paul?
I don't want to sound either too self-serving or disserving, but I cannot remember the last time I had a me day.
You need to do that, brother. You need to take time for yourself. Enjoy yourself for you. Nobody else, just you, brother.
Paul Feinbaum, weeknights, 6 to 10 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Friday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, sunshine and a high of 71 with a light breeze out of the west around 6 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly clear skies and a low near 52. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a high around 69. For Sunday, light showers and a likelihood of thunderstorms and a high of 67. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Are you living with chronic pain, anxiety, or sleepless nights? You don't have to just get by. You deserve to thrive. At Thrive Alternative Medicine on Panama City Beach Parkway, Dr. Laughlin and counselor Suzanne Clark provide a compassionate path to relief. From medical marijuana card certifications to professional mental health counseling, managing conditions like PTSD, chronic pain, and the complexities of cancer. Book online at thrivealternativemedicine.com. Thrivealternativemedicine.com. Find the relief you deserve.
Tired of boring merch and want your brand to stand out like the big names? Elevate your look with Red 7 Tees. They don't just print shirts, they create bold identities. They are a veteran-owned custom apparel shop providing the kind of detail that turns heads, using high-quality digital printing and embroidery to give you that unique style you love with no minimums or cookie-cutter designs. From small business to sports teams, if you've got a vision, they'll help you wear it proudly. Visit red7tees.com.
Ask for special ESPN Northwest Florida pricing.
If your neighbor, employer, or grandmother were traumatized by comments made on the Coach James Hale Show.
One thing people aren't saying a whole lot about him, I'll probably get in trouble,
but just wanted to take this moment to say, get bent. We're live from the J. Michael Studio, ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. I want to thank, again, Richard Cox, my buddy. He's back with us live on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. If you're even thinking about a pool, go with the best. You go with Stevenson Air Conditioning. They're the best. Kyle Bender's the best. Max Fitz, no doubt about that. But if you're looking for a pool, if you're looking for a pool, it's Cox Pools.
Them saltwater pools are amazing. That's what my mom got. It's great for your skin. I mean, it's not as many chemicals.
I got a saltwater chlorinator.
Jeff Spoo's got a pool inside and outside his house. He got a mansion. Unbelievable.
Wow.
When you go national, when you're on,
would you expect anything different?
No. The best for the best. Let's bring the best back on. Jeff, are you there?
I've got one of those. Yeah, I've got one of those pools that you blow up.
Rubber ducky.
That's a Hale pool. That's a Hale pool. All right, let's jump into Auburn Tigers. Did you play the Auburn fight song? I don't think you did. Let's play it. One, damn time. Hey! Thank you.
That's enough of that.
Thank you. All right, Auburn basketball, okay? I hadn't seen this in a long time. They've lost 3 in a row. They've lost 2 in a row at home, which is unheard of. It's hard to go into Auburn winning football or basketball. It doesn't get any easier. They got Arkansas tomorrow. Then you can listen to that right here on 104.3 ESPN. We had Andy on yesterday who's talking about it. What's your take? What's going on in Auburn basketball?
Yeah, that's going to be a hard game at Arkansas. And I think when you looked at the schedule before the year started, I mean, it was going to be a hard game anyway. But now, I mean, Arkansas is cooking, man. I mean, I think they've won 5 of their last 6 or something like that. I mean, Auburn clocked them when they came to Neville Arena like a month ago. But this Arkansas team is so much better now. A-Cup is just scores points by the bunches, the freshmen. So, if I'm an Auburn fan, I'm not panicking about this because they've lost 3 pretty good teams. Tennessee, Alabama, and then they dropped that game against Vanderbilt, and while you go, you know what, the jungle is the toughest place to play. Yeah, but you know what? If you've got a good basketball team, you don't care where you play. There's no environment that intimidates you if you have total confidence in your skill level. And Vanderbilt's got a point guard. The Tanner kid is one of the best players in America. I'll tell you the hardest thing to do is picking like a backcourt for the all-SEC team because there are so many good guards across this league. And Tanner is one of them. And they just they went in there and took control of the game. And, Auburn was really, never really in it. Keyshawn Hall, they got in his head and took him out of the game. And Pearl wound up putting him on the bench, and Auburn made a run. But Vanderbilt's a quality basketball team. So yeah, they got to right the ship, but I think they can do it. But it's not going to come Saturday. I'll tell you that much.
No, I think Auburn fans had to realize they were going to take a step back. That team last year was phenomenal. I mean, Broome was a National Player of the Year candidate. I mean, you had, what was it, Baker Lazard that transferred to USC? He was a big piece of that team. So, and you got a new coach coming in. You got to give them time to really start to rebuild, figure each other out. And they did hit a stretch where I thought they were playing really well, and they just hit a stretch where they're playing really good teams. I mean, let's be honest, SEC's, as far as top to bottom, is one of the better leagues in the country. I see Bruce Pearl on the sidelines doing broadcasting. I thought he got out because he was going into politics. Do you have any information on whether you think maybe he would come back and coach at any point, even if it's not at Auburn?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think he's going to come back and coach. I really don't. I mean, I would be surprised if he did. I've always thought that Bruce would be like the Nick Saban of college basketball.
Yeah.
Now, when he got done with coaching, I mean, he's just an incredible analyst. When he was out of coaching between Tennessee and Auburn, he was terrific on TV. And I always thought when he got out, I never saw him going into politics, but I saw him making a smooth transition back into television. And so that's where I think he's going to make his living.
Do you think the NIL had anything to do with him leaving? That kind of like Saban?
Well, I think there's a lot of stress, in rebuilding the roster.
Right.
I mean, it seems to me like it's more stressful in basketball than it is in football. Because, I mean, you have to turn over like almost your complete roster. I mean, UAB is an example. Andy Kennedy, I mean, you look at the roster this year and the roster last year, it's like totally different guys.
Yeah.
And so it's a tough deal for these basketball coaches to deal with.
Let me ask you this. Do you think Bruce has been too hard on Nate Oates? I mean, he's said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Has it gone overboard, or you agree with him?
He isn't saying anything that a lot of other coaches haven't said or thought. But the one thing that I think, where you look at what Bruce said, and I think a lot of people, when they heard Bruce, they were going, boy, this sounds like an Auburn guy who hates Alabama. I mean, so you look at and that kind of took away from the message a little bit. There was I don't know, there seemed to be a lot of hate in that statement and everything. So I totally get where he was coming from, and it was a controversial thing. But look, I mean, the NCAA is getting sued left and right.
Yeah.
And this is a situation where Alabama lost, but the NCAA is going to take some losses too in these suits. I mean, Trinidad Chambliss is a perfect example.
This
that had
one,
the case there. Yeah.
All right, I want to, before we get out of here, Dad, I got to talk a couple of things. We're looking at all the new head football coaches. I think these three are going to have the best years of all the new head coaches. And I'll throw Whittingham in there from Michigan. I think he's going to do a really good job at Michigan. That's a great job.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a great job. All right, Lane Kiffin, LSU. Summerall, Florida, and Golish at Auburn. I think those three guys are going to turn around in year one. Which of the three, and you can throw anybody else, all the other head coaches, new head coaches we have in there, but are those three, because I think they'll be the top ones in the SEC anyway.
Is Ole Miss, are they?
Golding.
Golding staying at Ole Miss?
And he's already, and it's his first full year.
Okay.
But who do you out of those, and you put Golding there.
Yeah, I want to put Golding.
Who do you think is going to have the best year?
That's a really good question.
Thank you.
Let's take Alex Golish here, and I think Auburn finally made a good hire. I think Alan Green's hire of Brian Harsin. Like, I don't know what Brian Harson's doing right now. He's probably on the bench press or doing squats, something like that. And now Hugh Freeze, he's teeing it up on the golf course somewhere. Yeah. So, but I think that finally, they've hit it. But I tell you what, when you make a bad hire, when you make a bad coaching hire, you set your program back like 2, 3, 4. In Auburn's case, here it is. They haven't had a winning season since 2020. But I think they finally hired the right guy.
Yeah.
So I'll look for him to have a good year. I'll look for Auburn to go to a bowl game. I don't know what bowl game it's going to be. But I tell you this: whatever bowl game it is, it could be I don't know. Auburn fans are going to be tickled to death to play in it, and they'll snap up tickets to go to wherever it is because they're hungry to play in the postseason. And I think Golish will get them there.
Summerall, you followed him when he was coming up the ranks. I think he's outstanding also. And I think he turned down that Auburn job. What's your thoughts on him real quick?
Well, I do too. I mean, to me, he reminds me kind of like Nick. He's got that bravado, he's got that attitude, he's got that, I know what I can do, and I'm going to show you what I can do. And so, I think he's going to do great things at Florida. I really do. I like him a lot.
Well, I want to thank you so much. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. And I want to tell you what you do to our show is incredible. We certainly appreciate it. It wouldn't be the same without you doing it, giving up your time. The only one person more critical than you to make this show.
Thank you, Coach. That's so nice.
I was going to say that. Wildcat.
Wildcat.
You complete me. You had me at hello.
You believe this?
You had me at hello.
What do you want? I'm
going to give you a gift.
Yeah.
We're going to give a gift away here in a minute. Jeff, we're giving away an unbelievable gift at 8:30 because we know everybody listens to you. We're going to have a lot of callers. So if you want something special from Valentine's from 104.3 ESPN, what caller?
Here's what we're going to do. Thank you, Jeff, for hanging in there with us. We appreciate you.
Jeffrey.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good weekend.
Yeah, too, buddy.
Thanks,
Happy Valentine's.
All right.
All right, for starters, we've got a $25 Lone Star Boil House gift certificate, a $25 Boot Store gift certificate. We have a 12-pack of your favorite Buffalo Rock beverage. Most importantly, and we have somebody in our studio.
We have the man here, Dan the Man right here.
We have a 30-day membership.
30 days?
Any day, anytime fitness.
All right.
And you're located where?
107 West 23rd Street, right next to
Max Fit. Del Coronado Village, you can get the gift of fitness.
It keeps on giving. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It's very tricky to give gym memberships out for Valentine's.
Can you believe that?
and
all of one gift.
Max Fit.
All of this.
Three different things in one gift. And you get to meet Wildcat. That even tops it off.
Right.
Kyle might even throw something in there.
Here's what you got to do.
No, I'm cheap.
All right. Here's what you got to do to win.
What do you got to do?
The Valentine's Day is on the 14th, so we're going to take the 14th caller at...
We've already had 6.
Listen, 850-215-6290. 215-6290. Be the 14th caller, and you will win a $25 gift certificate from Lone Star. $25 gift certificate from
Red Light.
If you want a bike, Steve's Bike Shop on 23rd Street.
Steve's the man.
Steve is the man. Steve's Bike Shop.
I'll give you a free roof inspection from Google Earth.
There you go. We're out 104. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Jason, you want to get some of that worm?
She's all you ever wanted.
So this Valentine's, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is giving you more of what your heart desires. College basketball.
At the buzzer! First, it's Florida versus Kentucky. Tip-off at 1:30.
Followed by Auburn at Arkansas at 7 on your home for college basketball. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Find something you love with great deals this month at Panama City Toyota. Get 1.99% APR on a new Camry, rated best midsize car by Kelley Blue Book. Plus, 90 days until you make your first payment. Get 2.49% APR on the Rocket Tacoma. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. And get 2.49% APR on the powerful Tundra. Plus, 90 days until your first payment. Come check out our showroom or browse online at Panama City Toyota.
Offer expires March 2nd. For details, visit PanamaCityToyota.com.
Your goals matter, and at Anytime Fitness Panama City, they're ready to help you crush them. With expert coaching, personal training, and virtual workouts through the Anytime Fitness app, you'll have all the support you need inside the club and beyond. Limited time only. Join today for just $1 down and start your fitness journey now. Don't wait. Visit 107 West 23rd Street, Suite W8, or call 850-818-8184. Anytime Fitness. Let's make healthy happen.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit NoTimeToWait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
If you got more A's on your truck than you did in high school, you might be a Bama fan. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
I've never seen the phones blow up like this. I have never seen it. We got a winner. Quit calling. We got a winner. You call and talk, you want.
Don't quit calling, though.
Yeah. Good morning. Who is our winner this morning? Good morning.
Good morning. Jerry Register. Can you believe that?
Oh, my. Hey, this is a legend. This is Legend Friday. This guy is a living legend. School board member. Unbelievable.
No.
Unbelievable.
Youth baseball coach back for the best baseball team in Bay County at the time.
Yes. Yeah, hey, best coach.
That kid right there could play.
Jerry, there's a lot of talk that it's not Patton, it's not Brian Norman, it's not Doug Lee, or Hudson, none of them guys. It's you, the best baseball coach to ever come out of Bay County. Is that true?
No.
Wow, hey, we were pretty good.
I did T-ball, Farm League, Little League. No, I just enjoy doing it with my boys. The guys like Jason there, what a good kid. You know, that's what it's all about. That's what it's about.
Well, we're giving you away some beautiful gifts, so now we can actually put you on the hot seat. Kyle Vandergriff made a great point that our school district dropped a wonderful sport that people love.
I heard y'all.
Is any way in the future could that maybe come back?
You know what's really interesting? I think this week we start girls
first one ever. First ever.
Yeah. So, I have visited Bay High's tournament a couple of weeks ago, the Rafferty tournament. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, the Milligan.
Girls, boys, unbelievable. But I will talk to Josh about it. I probably really will. I know when we removed it, plus I'm going to tell you what, you hear this all the time. The district, we don't have a whole lot of money. I promise you.
Yeah,
And we don't know what's going to happen with the legislature, with the ad valorem tax and all that. The governors want to change a lot. I don't know what's going to come down. But I promise you, I heard you earlier. I've heard it before. I heard it when we did it years ago. And I promise you it will be on my mind. I will talk to Josh. Josh Lash is doing a wonderful job, I promise you.
All right, and, one other thing, and you know I love you. I love you. I love the school board members.
I love y'all too.
But I don't understand. Our country's been overrun, and we're hiring teachers from different countries to come in here and teach. I didn't understand. I just heard the very end of it. I don't know all the details, so I might be speaking out of turn. But just as a citizen, I got 3 grandkids will be coming through the system. I like American teachers teaching American values. What's going on with that? I'm just curious.
Well, I was the one when we first initiated it. I really questioned it a lot. This last board meeting on Tuesday, I questioned it as well. And from what I have heard, because I asked, because I was real concerned about it, how well is it going? And they said it was we started out with like 10. We're going to go to like 25 this year because there hasn't been a problem. There's a company who takes care of it. They deal with their insurance, everything. Mm-hmm. And I think if something happened with a teacher and they weren't doing right or doing proper, and I think they would remove them immediately. And I'm like you. When I first heard it, when we first started talking about it last year, I said, oh, my goodness, I don't know about this. But from what I understand, and with my questions I asked at the board meeting this week, that everything is going fine. There's a corporation that takes care of them. They're not doing what they're supposed to, and with the district, they've removed it.
Yeah.
So that's it. I'm like you when I first started. Whoa, and I will say, we still have a shortage, and even with them coming on board.
Well, yeah, I mean, we got a shortage because we don't pay teachers what they deserve, and so people are not going into the educational field, unfortunately. Coming from, and Jerry, my family very well, coming from a educational background and all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, these women and these men, they work, and even if you decide to go into coaching and athletic director, God, I mean, I bet Josh Latch, county athletic, I bet he works 90 hours a week. Oh, and then each individual athletic director is working 80, and these teachers are working probably 60 plus.
And if you're coaching,
you break that down and what they getting paid, it's $15 an hour.
You are so right. You're speaking to the people who a person who I am the pro teacher and I know there's others on the board, but I stand in there with them because I
think the state legislator needs to really rally around teachers, nurses, and first responders to have much more of a baseline pay for those intricate roles throughout the state.
Totally.
It shouldn't just be the lawyers and doctors and engineers.
You got to make it attractive financially for the best to go into those fields, and if you don't, they're not going to go into those fields, and then we're going to have problems hiring people.
And that's why you have teachers that are
overworked. You got to have the money to do.
Coming from an educational background with my mother and everybody else that's been in it and did it for 30 years for the love of it, because honestly, when you go to college, you want to be paid. You know what I'm saying? So to go into teaching, you have to be very selfless because you're not going to get rich teaching.
My mom told
you know this.
My grandfather, she was going into education. He said, if you're going into education, you're not leaving until you at least have a master's.
Right.
That way you can at least be an administrator.
Jerry, I feel bad. You win a gift. We're loving on you, and now we're jumping on you.
Now we're jumping on you.
But I want to go back. I want to go back because I want to make sure about this. Okay. That company that's doing this, are they connected to a certain public party or Muslims for America, Samaya, Did y'all check that company
Learning Center?
I don't trust anything anymore. I don't trust anything anymore.
DeathToAmerica.com.
Hey, our HR
China.
director,
Yeah.
our HR director talked on Tuesday, and even last year, supposedly they were checked out, and it has continued. And I felt better about voting for it this time than I did last time. And, I would be the first one to stand out and say, whoa, we don't need to do this. And I'm known for not going along with the bunch sometimes voting because I just have different ideas, you know?
Right.
And by the way, teachers and our support people are what we have. If we didn't have teachers in our district, we would be nothing. This is what it's all about. And I'm, in all sincerity, this is not political anymore because I don't have to run ever again. But I will tell you what, if we didn't have them, we would have nothing.
Well, we're also are we the second largest? The Bay District Schools is the second largest employer in Bay County, or the first largest employer?
I think we're the first now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Josh, you know how it is. Your parents were great folks, and I love them. But, we need to concentrate on giving more to our teachers. It's all what it's all about, really.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, we want to give to you today, and we have, and we love you, and thank you for calling, and thank you for listening, and we will talk to you soon, okay? We got to take a break.
Look out for that free Google Earth roof inspection.
Hey, right now I am painting some some bathroom cabinets in a house right now.
Wow.
Nice.
And by the way, what are you getting that beautiful wife of yours? What are you going to do for her on Valentine's Day? I love her.
Well, let me tell you, I gave her a big container of chocolate kisses earlier, and I brought her 2 New York strip steaks home.
Oh, there you go.
Right. Sounds
and
good.
he's painting the cabinets, like he said.
Everything.
When you buy meat these days, it's gold.
Right.
And, hey, my wife, next month, we have 56 years. What a great lady.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, man. Well, Jerry, we love you, brother.
Somebody's not old.
Yeah. Y'all got married when y'all were like 6. All right. Hey, we love you, man. Thanks for calling, buddy. Congratulations.
Love y'all. See ya.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
All right, let's talk about some of the great people we got. Man, we got 2 of them in here. As a matter of fact, introduce our guest.
Yeah, we got Dan from Anytime Fitness. He owns Anytime Fitness in the Del Coronado Village in Panama City. They offer some amazing stuff, red light therapy. They do one-on-one coaching, so it's not like a place where you just sign up and just go to the gym. I mean, they have nutritional counseling. They have their own body scans to help you see the results as you're going through any type of workout regimens, nutrition regimen. So he's going to be on in the next segment. We're going to talk a little bit about his gym, about what they got going on. I know they got a weight loss challenge going on right now. Yeah, so they'll be able to talk a little bit about how that is going too. So just a great facility, brand new. You can come in there and check it out. You can get a free day pass to check it out, and then we'll talk about that in the next segment here.
And I tell you what, we are pumped up, man. We got the legends of Bay County as sponsors. It's unbelievable. This guy, true, they could do a movie on his life, and that is, oh my God, Jay Michaels is a man. He is the man. And he got Richard Cox Pools. Unbelievable. And of course, Pat Perno, city commissioner.
That's the A-team right there.
It is. That's
those guys have lived a few lives.
Yeah.
They are
That's
legends.
what I aspire to be as a business owner, is those guys right there.
Yeah, and they're legends. They are legends right
Been in business for 30 years, you're doing something right.
Doing something right. And I'm also pumped up. We got Peppers now. We've been trying for that, and we finally got it done. Dr. Ward, man, that guy's incredible.
Absolutely.
Just wonderful sponsors. We appreciate every single one of them. And again, I was not kidding about Wildcat. I couldn't do it without Wildcat. I love that man. How are you doing? Okay, your doctor report's been pretty good.
They won't tell me.
He's not
anything,
here. You
so I
can
don't know
tell
what that means.
Y'all pray for Wildcat. He just went back and got his checkup for what he went through, and I think everything's going to be good. I do. Yeah. I'm going to examine him later.
He looks good. I know that.
Yes.
So.
I feel good.
Good.
I feel good. People love you.
God's hands on you, son.
Yes.
That's our best Bay guy right there.
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Let's get in shape, man. Let's lose weight. Let's look good.
Anytime.
We can make it happen. When we get back, we're going to tell you how.
ESPN ESPN Northwest Florida.
Colin Cowherd.
I preached last week, Stafford should be the MVP over Drake May. And I said the reason is every time Matt Stafford walks to the line, he understands the why. Drake May is still trying to figure out, as I said last week, the what. What am I seeing? What is this? He didn't have the answers against Seattle.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd.
Weekdays at 1.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with ESPN Northwest Florida. Here is your weather forecast on this Friday morning. As we head into this afternoon and evening, sunshine and a high of 71 with a light breeze out of the west around 6 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly clear skies and a low near 52. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a high around 69. For Sunday, light showers and a likelihood of thunderstorms and a high of 67. This weather forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
For Valentine's Day is Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina. You'll love the fajita and margarita special. 2 margaritas and a double fajita for $29.99. Plus regular specials like 10% off military on Mondays and the wildly popular 2-for-1 house margaritas and draft beer all day, every day. The legendary Pepper's Mexican Grill and Cantina. Now with 2 locations. Back Beach next to Home Depot and Highway 77.
Hewitt Tire and Auto has been in business in Panama City forever. Locals taking care of locals. From the smallest to the largest vehicles, they do it all. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the experts.
Hewitt Tire and Auto, your certified AAA service center and hometown towing.
Visit them online at HewittTire.com.
On Airport Road in Panama City.
850-769-7323. Hewitt Tire and Auto Center and hometown towing.
This is Coach Stephen Pearl. Your home for Auburn basketball on the Panhandle is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show, live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. It's today, Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Ooh.
It is
Friday. Jason, not this Jason. There's one Jason that loves this day.
Yeah, I do.
You kind of like that guy.
I got an old hockey mask in the closet I need to bust out.
Old hockey mask. Before we get it, I got to get this in here. Mosley High School cheerleaders, the highest GPA in Bay County.
Yes. Yeah. My daughter's on that team.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Isn't Pat Perno's daughter on that team too?
Yes, Pat. Beautiful girl.
And Patrick.
And Pat
from Turpo.
No, that's what I meant.
Jason, let's go.
Yeah, we got Dan from Anytime Fitness in here. He's going to talk a little bit about his gym, his facility. I think you got a transformation challenge going on.
We do.
And there's some very nice prizes that they give away for that, too. So go ahead and talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're in Coronado Village, brand new facility, open March 12th, almost a year next month there. So transformation challenge going on until the March 27th. Come in, we'll get you before and after body scan. We have that for you. Get you one-on-one training. Brand new facility in Coronado Village at 107 West 23rd Street, right next to Max Fit here. We have a front and rear member entrance, so there's no issues with parking with our gym here. So you can get in and out, get your workout done really quickly, especially with our trainers. All certified personal trainers. They'll get you in, out, and get you fit really quickly.
So I think that's what's unique about your gym. Like when I go sign up at another gym, you just go in there and you're working out. Yeah, but that's not the case.
We don't just throw you a key fob and say, hey, there's the gym.
Right.
We take you through a fitness consultation, see where your fitness journey has been, where you want to go with it, and set you up with a plan right then and there. Our Anytime Fitness app is phenomenal. You can do a lot of things in that. If you have Apple, you get Apple Fitness Plus for free with it as well. So many benefits for that when you join Anytime Fitness.
So I come in, I walk in, I'm like, look, I got a big gut and no butt.
Oh, yeah.
I need to change some
We got specializations for that as well. My head coach, Ben, he is weight loss specialist certified. 10, 13 years in the business, kinesiology degree, all the specializations you want, Ben can do it. Get rid of that gut, Want a big butt? We got the glue blueprint.
Plus you have an app that's connected that you get information. You send them workouts. Your nutrition's updated every week or whatever. So it's very hands-on, and it's like I said, you're not just going in there and saying, "Hey, good luck." Try whatever you want to do. They walk you through what to do, what to eat. They have the scans, and then you're connected to an app where you have all the information at your disposal 24 hours a day.
Every 30, 45 days, we want you to come in, scan again. Let's talk about what needs to be tweaked here. Let's get that gut down. If you want to grow a bigger butt, come in. Jasmine's got the glue blueprint all together.
A little bit more proportion.
More proportional.
In Coach's case, he can make that butt smaller, too.
Thank you, Wildcat.
You're welcome.
We'll get it all there for it. And guess what? If you have muscle, joint, and arthritis pain, we got the FDA level 2 medical device, red light therapy. Come in for a 20-minute session. That pain is decreased by a couple notches, and you really go out there.
And I also heard that that's good for eyes and vision and
not
stuff,
eyes, because that thing is super bright.
Oh, I thought the red light was good for eye treatment.
Not eyes.
No, it's a different
skin.
type of,
Yeah, so if you got acne on your skin, it's anti-aging for your face. So if you got wrinkles or anything like that, come in. Couple sessions a week, you'll be feeling a lot better.
But it's great for inflammation. Like I have a bad shoulder, I go and do a treatment, and my shoulder doesn't hurt for like a week. Maybe 2. It just depends on how bad.
You can get that in there.
You really should try it out.
It's like plugging yourself into a battery, and you get recharged.
Usually, if you go pay for a session somewhere else, it's super expensive. So, is that part of the membership?
It's on top of it, but it's just $14.50 a session.
Oh wow!
For 20, 40-minute session.
Right.
Come in, get some nice meditation music, or listen to ESPN while you're doing it.
ESPN 104.3.
In the Coronado Village Shopping Center. Right. Where we're at. So we're all brand new equipment. So it's really good. Nothing's,
and that's great that you're right by Max Fit Sports Nutrition as well.
Protein,
in case you need to go over there and get some.
That's great for both of us. I mean, it's a kind of a marriage when you're talking about gym, supplements, everything else. It's good to be able to go to one spot and be able to get everything and have the knowledge that you can trust the people that you're working with. And we've been working with them for a year. We trust them. I think they trust us by now. So their trainers are phenomenal. I love that you can go in, sign up, and you have one-on-one training. There's a lot of people that won't go to the gym because they're intimidated. This is such a friendly, laid-back place. The girls are amazing. If you've never been in a gym, just go down there and try a free pass out and let the girls work out with you and show you the equipment, show you how to work out, show you some of the red light therapy stuff, because it'll change your life. If you're not trying to at least get some type of fitness in your life right now, this is the time of year, because of everything we know, everything that's been in our food, that you should really maybe get into the gym and just check it out. See if it's for you.
Come join our Transformation Challenge. It ends March 27th. We'll get you a T-shirt, ordered extra of those. You get a chance to win a free 7-day trip for 2 anywhere in the world. Yes, anywhere in the world there's Anytime Fitness. We're worldwide. And guess what? You have access worldwide, all throughout the United States. No extra charge, nothing.
So if I sign up with you, if I went to like Virginia, my membership works there.
Works there.
Wow.
No extra charges, nothing.
So if I went to Minneapolis and I had to go check on a child care facility.
Yep. And there you go. right there. That's where corporate's at for Anytime Fitness. Minneapolis is where they started.
I got to go to the Leaning Center up there.
Go there. You'll be able to get in there.
So look at all these reports are coming out now to live longer and have a better life. It's weightlifting.
Weightlifting combined with nutrition,
And nutrition,
Because what it does is strengthen your cardiovascular system.
Yes.
Cardio and weightlifting combines the best, because you're increasing endurance, you're really increasing heart health. But weightlifting has shown to increase the strength of your cardiovascular system, your veins, things of that nature. So the combination has been shown that you can extend your life quite a bit by doing the combination.
And some people go, "I'm too old to." No, you're not.
No,
you're not. You need to be in there more than a younger person.
And a lot of women I talk to say, I don't want to look like a man. I don't want to get too bulky. That's not what's going to happen. There's tons of workouts.
Julie was worried about that.
Yeah. She was not going to get bulky.
And that's why it's so important to be able to have that one-on-one training, because they're going to say, okay, what's your goals? What do you want to do with this, fitness journey? And they're going to be able to walk you through that step by step.
I've heard women say, "I'll never step in a gym." They don't understand. That's the best thing they can do.
100%.
Get in there.
It's unbelievable what your body looks like when you're in great shape and you lift in those weights. You feel better. You get more confidence.
You burn more fat lifting weights.
You live
That's what
longer,
people don't understand. It's not about like getting big and looking, like a linebacker for the Florida Gators. When you lift weights, you're going to burn more body fat. You're just going to be more toned. So it's a phenomenal. The main thing is this is a brand new facility. If you walk in there, it's beautiful. It's clean. The equipment's amazing.
I just had a caller that has been listening to the show, very interested in this, and he made a very good point. He said the mental health aspect.
100%.
He said you all are missing the point. He says working out at that place is great for your mental
give his
health. Robbins was what showed up on the phone.
No, that's why I go, to be honest. I mean, if I miss the gym for 2-3 weeks, I start to get depressed. I feel like I don't have the motivation. So, that's half the battle, to be honest. A lot of people go in there to relieve stress, and that is a huge. So thanks for the call, because, that is something that's kind of talked about in the fitness world.
You always leave feeling a lot better.
Right.
Mental state, you think it's like, that's the hardest part, is just showing up. Then when you're always going to leave feeling a lot better. If you get a workout in strong, especially a leg workout, you'll definitely.
I'm glad you brought that up. I see these young kids, cheerleaders, young cheerleaders are getting in the gym, working out the legs. And if you want to live longer, when you get old like us, you better have strong legs. You fall, break a hip, you're done. We're out.
23rd Street, Del Coronado Village. Go get a free day pass and check out this facility.
Vandy Roofing, Max Fit Sports Nutrition, and
Anytime Fitness.
We're out. And Wildcat. Preacher Company.
Guys, thanks for coming in.
See you tomorrow. 104.3.
Gotta meet a dog about a guy.
Northwest Florida. See you Monday.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. It's the Rich Eisen
This is not a game plan issue. This was not a play calling issue. Bubble screen this, quick game that. It didn't matter. And Drake May clearly isn't 100% healthy. And Drake May had a bad day at the wrong time. And part of it is